can't be happening! Please get up! You can't die!
Look at him!
You can't let it end like this!
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny, this is my beautiful wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 7, Episode 12 of My Hero Academia, Those Who Defend, Those Who Violate. Damn.
Yeah, last episode, Bakugo is dead?
That's why your family's dead. Dead as hell. What's their power level? What power level do they have in the ground?
There's no way.
His heart exploded, bro.
It's fixable.
I don't
There's
think they've ever showed us an
literally
animation
no
of a heart and then it exploding.
I have faith.
I'm shaken. This is crazy. If you're excited slash little terrified.
How can you say excited?
Yeah. For this episode of My Hero Academia, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted in their extended full-length forms, including the rest of this series and a few episodes of our newest series, which is going to be Hunter x Hunter. So probably going to be watching Hunter x Hunter at this point. You're watching this on YouTube, so make sure to check out the Patreon, linked in the description below to see that. All right, are we excited for Season 7, Episode 12 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
So Deku's still en route.
I'm not going fast enough. I have to get to UA before it's too late.
Midoriya,
First wheeler, yeah?
I have a bad feeling I just can't shake.
Oh no.
What?
My brother. It feels like All for One's quirks keep increasing in number.
Hang on, is that?
What? What are they? Oh, come on. All right.
Okay.
No,
Oh God.
this can't be happening. I've made a decision. No one will question our victory because our match is gonna be flawless.
Is he dead?
4-0 and no injuries. Understand? That's how somebody with actual strength competes. Please get up. You can't die.
Look at him.
You can't let it end like this. There's
Oh no.
He hit him in the heart.
We can at least protect everyone until Midoriya gets here. So put
There's
a
no
smile on
pulse?
his face.
Damn it! How could you do such a thing? You
Oh, he can't even smile.
monster! This time he's truly dead. You shouldn't have left this to your students. It's your fault, Eraser. I'm disappointed. Who's next? I'm ready.
Last thing I want to know
The
before
eye
we get
in
going.
his arm is
Creepy.
so creepy.
Very creepy. When Shigaraki was just Shigaraki, he would constantly say like, "Eraser, you're so cool." That was the thing he would always say. And now he keeps saying, "I'm disappointed," because it's showing the shift in mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm loving how they're portraying the difference in mindset.
Totally.
Disappointed. Who's next? I'm
Very
ready.
Dragon Ball.
I want to have more surprises waiting when Izuku Midoriya gets here.
Oh my God. Oh God.
If only I'd been able to kill you back then. If only I'd
She almost had it.
hop faster.
Remember that? Oh God.
Umi Usagiyama. Lots of heroes failed that day, so don't feel bad. It was a pathetic operation from top to bottom. And since then, your numbers have dwindled.
Oh, okay.
In fact, the situation's become so
Is he
dire that
sewing
you've put
him
a
back
bunch of
together?
children on the
Yeah.
front line. It's only natural that some of them will die. You made the first move. You prepared as best you could. But that clearly wasn't enough. You needed more numbers, a better plan. Izuku Midoriya was impatient, but he had the right idea. You can't hope to win if you give villains time to scheme. His efforts were doomed from the start, though.
Oh, God.
Surely even he knew that deep down. Seeing how this worked out,
God.
I'm actually grateful that I got to fight you first.
Dobby's alive?
What?
It really hits different when you feel it for yourself. A little intuition, you start to get the hang of it.
What?
Right before you iced me, I took a chance and tried to copy your big move. Well,
What?
am I doing it right? What do you think? No, Anima!
It's more than just firepower. This entire time, Toy has been training hard, honing his quirk on his own.
What?
This is the
Now he
product
can
of his
control-
persistence,
no.
strengthened by his obsession.
Where is he? Skeptic!
I'm busy right now. Lay off me, Mr. Daddy Issues. You want Endeavor? He should be at the Gunga Villa fighting all for one.
The company thought they could cut their losses
Holy
Dobby looks
shit,
horrifying. So now he's
he-
purple flame, so he's figured out like a
The balance.
ideal balanced version that's not even that hot. Oh, they
It's-
made a point to point out that it's not hot.
Yeah.
So he's dialing it back a little, I guess. I don't
It's
know.
interesting to show the child who has both powers that are in balance, having them like unmixed, whereas the colors are like indistinguishable for Dobby.
Yeah,
Like he has
yeah.
both, but he can't separate them.
But I don't even know if he has cold. Like, I think he's just like almost like turning his burner down to a. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
maybe I don't quite know. I think what we're meant to assume is it has the same sort of effect of like it's not as hot. It's an ideal form of it or something.
Okay.
I don't know. It's new.
Daddy Issues? You
He
want
looks
Endeavor?
crazy. His design.
He should be at the Gunga Villa fighting all for one.
The company thought they could cut their losses by letting me go. Those imbeciles can't appreciate the value of true genius. They tried to kick me off the network when I'm the one who built it. Restoring my authority is like taking candy from a baby. What's the point of taking your company overseas if you leave the brains of the operation behind? In business, conservatism is the enemy of innovation. I alone can carry out Redestro's cherished dreams.
Somebody
I see
punch
that
him.
now. I simply need to support Shigaraki. Then, in the wake of this chaos, an equal world will be born where people can use their abilities to decide their worth. No more heroes. No more villains. Only boundless freedom will reign.
Oh,
Hey, we're getting a bunch of
is
system
he shutting
errors.
down
I think
their
someone's
system?
trying to hack into the
Oh
network.
no.
Oh
I'll do
God.
as I please. And I know you'll do the same.
As if they
Won't
didn't have
you
enough
all for one?
problems right now.
After
Yeah.
the revolution, vestiges of the old order must not remain.
That's quite big.
Those who cling to the teachings of the past must be silenced if we are to move forward.
Their parents.
Their
What?
ilk are not needed in the new world that we are building.
Enough, boys!
Oh no.
Behave!
They're in shelters being moved around on the ground, but he's hacking them.
will save us, no sweat. So
Huh,
don't worry,
those are the
man.
kids from the program.
Yeah.
There's no way they'll lose!
Oh, and Bakugo died. I'm sorry, they said Bakugo's dead.
Don't go too crazy, okay?
I don't quite buy it.
I don't either.
They can't
No.
conventionally, but it is crazy that they're
I
telling.
am holding on to that he's not dead. I think he's dead in the way that people drown and are pronounced dead and then are revived.
His heart is exploded. Like I think that is. He
Well, no,
should,
okay.
If we were watching a show that didn't have certain conventions and ways it treats character deaths, like Jujutsu Kaisen, he would be dead.
He would be dead. Yeah.
It's just more
But it's
story
not
plot
Jujutsu
convention wise
Kaisen.
we can guess, but in terms of the way they're showing it, they have not given any indication he's alive, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, man! Bakugo too! There's no way they'll lose!
Oh God.
You're right. Don't go too crazy, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we know.
Oh yeah, the spies are still there. I want to see Bakugo's mom kick their asses or
Seems
something.
you put
Oh,
our
yeah.
forces
Just
on
yell
the
at 'em.
defensive during the last battle. They weren't able to accomplish
God.
much of anything from what I
Oh.
What has he done now?
Oh God.
This time will
So he
be
fully has
different.
Ares quirk.
He is a
Heroes should be the ones
new
who
skin.
defend after all.
Whole
Villains
body.
are
Does
the
he look
ones who
normal?
His whole body.
Okay, but is he still ugly?
Villains are the ones who violate. We must push forward toward our dreams with no remorse.
He's shredded? God. Ugh.
Oh no.
Boo.
So he's got Ares quirk somehow and is fully just rewinding himself back to being healthy.
Hate it.
God damn
Hate it.
what is he going to be able to do when healthy?
Kind of unstoppable.
God, but he reformed it so fast.
Shigaraki confiscated the chemicals that the Shie Hisaikai was manufacturing to destroy quirk factories.
The bullet.
Once the samples were mine, I wasted no time in trying to replicate them. As it turns out, the original substance was derived from someone's quirk. Don't you think that's fascinating? I suppose you said it yourself. Karma always brings things full circle in the end. In the process of refining the formula, I focused on the quirk's original effect, different from that of the deleter rounds. I don't mean to gloat, but it's clear that the Doomsday Theory was right all along.
She has a crazy powerful
Take note that this can only be used once. Assuming things go to plan and you get out of the slammer, it should prove useful in making your dream come true. I hope I'm still here when you gain freedom, but just in case, I'm leaving everything you need in the safe house.
I was wondering where he got this mask.
If I may be sentimental for a moment, your voice, your eyes, and your smile, they bring so much joy to my heart.
The glazing.
Okay, calm down.
Your heart is filled with hatred, everlasting and unrelenting. You should be proud.
God damn it.
I knew I might have to play this card, but I never thought I would need it to beat the likes of you.
Well, it's a one-time use, but still.
Okay.
Younger. His body, it's in perfect condition.
Oh no. This is so bad.
Is that Ares' quirk?
Where's he gonna get clothes? Does he remember what quirks he has?
My body feels light as air.
Oh no.
Oh.
I can't.
He's just gonna start taking quirks.
I'll take your cape as well while I'm at it. Fighting in the nude would be a bit uncouth.
Who's that?
Oh my god.
But it's too late.
This rewind
quirk-wise.
may have saved my life, but it will continue to de-age me till I vanish from existence
completely. He can't stop it.
I passed the baton to Tomura Shigaraki, so my dream will live on.
Oh.
I have but one remaining duty. I must rescue him from that trap you set. A bold move, but useless in the end.
So he's just saving his new body.
Excuse me.
That suicidal power-up proves he's desperate. Endeavor just needs one more solid shot. I gotta stall for time.
Okay, at least he has a time limit.
I've been wondering what you plan to do once you steal One for All. Could you enlighten me? Just for funsies?
It's quite simple. I got the inspiration from comic books. The big bad villain is always
self-aware
feared by people around the world. Why do you think that is?
Because what they do is evil?
And what counts as evil? In this world, with its endless number of cultures and values, what is the one thing that is universally loathed and feared?
Killing?
The death of a dream. Having the future you always envisioned snatched away from you. So that's what I plan to do. Take away the future of everyone in this world. That's all I've ever wished for.
Oh my god.
From the very beginning.
Wow.
So, something to note is that All for One, we've learned throughout this series that quirks influence personality. All for One. He wants to take the future from everybody. He wants to take everybody's, his thing is he can take people's quirks.
It's like ultimate selfishness.
Inherently, it's take.
All for me.
Yeah.
All for one and the one is me.
Yeah. I feel like characters like Toga are meant to show us why All for One is the way he is, where it's like, nah, they're just wired differently because of their quirk.
Yeah.
And God, he's just so horrible.
Yeah.
And shocker, he's taking Shigaraki's body. You just should have seen that coming.
Of course.
But
yeah.
This
we
is the
are
moment
All
to
for
strike.
One.
If we don't eliminate Tomura immediately, then our country will also be in danger.
We are All for One. Is there a movement of people that like him?
In the U.S., I'm stunned.
Oh, shocker.
The country of individuality.
If we don't eliminate Tomura immediately, then our country will also be in danger.
I think you're underestimating the severity of the situation. Unlike the rest of the world, the U.S. has already taken a step into the red zone. You're to blame for that, Timothy Agpar.
That has to be an
According to
admiral.
reports from Quirk
Akbar.
research agencies, Tomura has reached a level beyond anything humanity can stop. It's over. He can do almost anything. He's untouchable. And thanks to your little show with Star and those cruise missiles, you've made it clear to this monster that we're his enemy.
You're saying we should submit?
Developed nations are already putting together plans to gain Tomura's trust.
What?
It's going to turn into a desperate race.
A race to surrender to pure evil? That's insanity!
Only
Yikes.
to minimize losses. We'll strike back when the time's right.
If he gains control here, that time will never come! He'll have a heel firmly planted on all of our necks!
Our future must be protected, Tim.
I'm trying to tell you that we won't have a future! Your position is forcing you to say these things.
Not so fast!
I ask you, what was Star fighting for in that battle? Why do you think Cassie died, following in her master's footsteps?
Oh my, we gotta act
You know
like
the
him.
answer. You haven't forgotten. Children watch adults. They learn from them as they grow.
Great animation.
Mhm.
Oh, I love all my.
Adults
With the
support
blue and
those
gold in the
children and
background.
pass on their lessons until one day the children can do the same. It is for that purpose that heroes wield their power.
That's what
For
One for All
everyone's
is. They're showing us what each one truly means in a way. He could help. Edgeshot. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
He did organ piercing.
Yeah.
Edgeshot. Don't worry.
Get in there.
There's nothing I can't infiltrate. I am the ninja hero. That includes the human body. I have plenty of experience in that regard.
That's what I'm thinking.
Perfect.
We must
Whoa.
never abandon hope. Miyako!
I mean, he is a surgeon, basically.
Yeah.
Tear him apart with your teeth if you must! Senseless bravado.
Your senseless bravado.
Defeat. This heart may have stopped, but it will beat again. I'll make certain of it.
Come on, we need a Mirio moment. Something.
Yeah.
I can replace what's missing and get his blood pumping again. Kamihara. There's no coming back from that.
Wait, he can replace with himself?
I'll leave the rest to you.
He's sacrificing his life?
Court President Hakamada.
Wow.
Ninpo. Thousand Sheep Pierce.
Whoa.
If I must, I will become this child's heart.
I take back everything I said. Ooh. What?
I played around with his insides and made him fall unconscious.
What? What?
So he essentially just did surgery on them and knocked them out.
That's okay. All right.
Basically, now it's very uncomfortable.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Yeah, but nah.
Ninpo, Thousand Sheep Pierce!
Wow.
I put a small hole in your lung. Move about too much and it could.
All of them. All of their lungs.
That's
And you'll soon heal.
wow.
Oh my god.
What?
That is
That's
so
so
beautiful.
Okay.
Well, Edgeshot.
All right, Edgeshot.
Oh my god. I didn't think he'd become the heart.
I didn't think that was possible.
Oh, well,
Good lord.
I mean, he can literally just form himself in any sort of thinness and shape, and
Yeah, he can just take part of himself.
wow.
He won't survive it, but he's
No.
okay with that.
That's incredible.
Oh, good God. Wow. Wow.
Well, that's
What a guy.
Yeah, we take back everything.
Yeah. Sorry, I said your name was weird.
Your goat counter now goes to unlimited. We are. Oh my god.
Edgeshot. Quirk, fold a body. He can stretch his body until it's thin and thread-like. After years of diligent training, he's learned to stretch himself thinner and thinner. Small
Wow.
enough to enter the body, but tough enough to stop bleeding. Now he can become as slender as spider's silk. Wash gave me one of his bubbles. I'll use it to sterilize myself before starting the operation.
Oh, perfect. Because that's Wash's whole power is
Yeah.
just perfect sanitization.
Cleaning.
Wow.
Holy
He did
shit.
his best to suture him up, but he couldn't stop the bleeding. And there's more internal damage. His lungs are injured as well.
Oh.
With this technique, I'll mend both the outside and inside of each organ. Then kickstart his heart and lungs. I'll perform internal CPR.
This is the greatest usage of a quirk.
Fight, Mirko! The villain is wounded. Your efforts have not been in vain.
I am blown away.
Yeah.
We can win this.
Come on, Bakugo.
Unfortunately, as Edgeshot fights to save the boy, his own life begins to literally
Oh,
unravel.
no.
Stretched as thin as a suture, the strain on his body becomes increasingly unbearable.
Kamihara,
What are you doing? I destroyed the boy.
Oh my god.
You're wasting your time.
You asshole.
You're such a dick.
That's just all for one
Why
smile.
shouldn't I destroy it? Why
Oh
must
well.
I suffer it?
Maybe it's not. Jesus.
Must destroy
You're a piece of shit.
this itching. I already finished the job. Did you hear me?
Oh no.
Don't interrupt.
What do you
the
do?
surgery.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get him.
You want me to kill you that badly?
Oh! Oh, what just came off of her?
Was that his?
Why did I just stagger? With this body, that's impossible.
Did she just get her other arm torn off?
Damage.
I thought she just kicked the shit out of his jaw.
That last hit I took, it did
Bakugo.
sting a little. Maybe all their attacks are starting to accumulate, adding up, bit by bit.
Yeah, because he didn't have
Wow.
super regeneration. He's
That
erasure.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, that was an insane level of power.
That was crazy.
Can't be. I did panic for a second. Was it because I actually felt threatened? Me?
I mean, Bakugo
Afraid
looked
of
strong
some
as hell. He was so
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Mirko!
If he can come back and control that power, that'll be insane. Oh my god, he lost her arm. She lost her arm. Oh my god.
Eyes on me, buddy!
You see him fly?
Yeah.
Fight until it's my time to die! But I've got
No
too much work
arms?
to do. I'm not laying down yet!
Mirko! There your fangs!
When I leave this
Fangs.
world, it'll be with no regrets!
Whoa.
The aerial kicks. That's crazy.
Whoa. The torque was
It's
insane.
working. Kinda.
Yeah, he's starting to accumulate damage.
Yeah.
Bakugo kind of broke his shield in a way.
Destroyed them. It wasn't
Oh,
broken
and the
back
hands are getting removed.
Oh.
then. But no one reached their hand out to me.
Yeah.
No one cared.
He could have been
No
saved.
one would even look at me whenever I needed them.
Tomura Shigaraki's body is constantly searching for the optimal form. At first, that form seemed to be a bloated mass of fingers clambering for destruction.
Oh, is it becoming a
It
large
kept his
hand?
foes at bay and overwhelmed the world around him.
Oh, the faces of his family.
my
Heroes overcame
God.
this form. Erasure kept Shigaraki's body from recovering, and mental stress ate away at him. He was breaking down.
Oh no.
So his body responded. It found
Oh.
a new optimal form.
Oh.
One better suited for the fight at hand.
Oh. That's horrifying.
Ew.
Oh god.
So we've kind of got the face mask back.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no. Oh, it's just a big fist now. That's not good. And each finger is one of his family killed. That's
yeah.
crazy. Is Mirko okay? Oh no.
You're nothing. Not worth my time.
Oh my god. Muriel being so underpowered
No
is
more
so sad.
distractions. I've had work
It's
to do.
scary.
Am I really that useless when there's no one to back me up?
Oh god.
That was a similar Bakugo realization.
Yeah.
Like it was really that easy for him.
Yeah.
He switched to a defensive form.
Oh no.
Ready to counter anything. So that's your solution, huh?
He's wearing clothes, isn't he?
Damn it! Is this it?
And he just keeps
Oh, God.
trying.
Wrong!
He just can't do anything though.
You'll be okay.
Oh.
You're going to become
Oh, stop
the best
it.
hero the world's ever seen.
Muriel awakening something.
This can't be the future you saw. Right, Night-Eye?
The barrier! I'm deactivating it for a bit. Hang on for 2 seconds.
What?
What are we deactivating?
No, don't.
The whole barrier. Oh, they're having to reboot because of the hack.
To him. He won't even look at me. But I need to get his attention, even just for 1 second. Somehow. What do I have? What can I do?
Something.
Say something mean.
After all, without joy,
Make him laugh.
to balance the sorrow.
Oh, get to the kid.
Oh.
Crack a bad joke.
Future.
Is that what he was telling him?
Wow.
Hey, you.
Tap into when he was like,
oh. For ya.
It worked. Oh. He's here. That was amazing. I love that. Oh.
whoa, that frame.
If you don't defeat him in the next 5 minutes, the world will fall.
I'm going to stop you. Second transmission.
You see that?
Yeah. Whoa.
Second gear.
What even was that?
Third gear?
Top gear!
What? That whole sequence was a masterpiece. In tears going, got a peach for ya. Oh.
That was so funny.
The way he just stopped killed me. Like,
Miria,
he was like, what is this?
Miria is
like,
so powerful, but his true greatest asset
is his ass.
His ass.
Well,
fair enough.
Fair enough.
If you got it,
yep.
Work it.
Yep. And he that is the greatest version of that quote. He just saved the day with a butt joke. We gotta see this.
But
just he was
there
like,
he is.
I only needed 1 second here.
You motherfucker.
Animation looks crisp. Whoa.
Yup, that's him.
Didn't even say smash.
No.
Oh.
It's just part of the frame.
Here we go.
Amazing.
The smackdown begins.
Let's get into it.
We're gonna see a dub here. I see it.
Yes.
In my mind's eye. Great episode. Wow. Can't wait to see Deku take on Shigaraki in this form. But thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for more episodes every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. Yeah, we have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. First, I'll ask because we're looking at the frame. Question 1, Samster Games 468 asks, seeing as Deku just arrived to a pretty horrid scene right after Bakugo was presumably killed, how do you think Deku will react to this, and how will he handle it in the grand scheme of his battle with All For One / Shigaraki?
My guess is he's going to be distraught when he sees it, but I think my Denim King, Best Genius, is going to very quickly and urgently convey, someone's working on Bakugo right now, we need you to focus. And I think Deku will have faith in whoever is helping to do their best while he focuses on this pretty major issue.
Yeah, I agree with that partially, but if he sees Bakugo and his heart exploded and the shade of pale Bakugo is, he might just become a demon. It might be...
It might amp him up, but I don't see him, abandoning the fight to go, be next to Bakugo.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's what this question is. It's not, okay, this question's not implying anything, but I think the implication could be that he'd be too angry fighting Shigaraki or do too much or like break his arms or something. Like,
interesting.
I think he's locked in enough that he's not going to... Oh, I just thought of something, by the way. He was probably... Because this would be the smartest move. I bet he stored up that Fajin the whole time flying over, was just doing repetitive movements to just... So he might have a crap ton of stored power.
Yeah.
I think he'll be smart enough to not break his arms, but I do think he might like punch him hard enough that like he accidentally like cracks the barrier or something. Like he might get a little bit too powerful for this area.
Like his emotions will get the better of him.
Possibly.
A little bit.
I mean, it's his person
like
he cares
best
about.
friend.
Like
yeah.
most in the series from the beginning.
Yeah. No, I could definitely see that.
Also, I feel like if you saw pretty much any classmate had been pretty much killed by...
Yeah, that would be devastating. I think it's going to be hard for him long term not to take on a lot of personal responsibility, because this wouldn't have happened if he hadn't been sent to the wrong place. If he had been there like they planned, it would have gone a lot differently. And not that it was like his fault that he got sent there, but even if the reason is totally out of your control, if something bad happens when you were supposed to be there, it's pretty tough not to feel at least a little responsible for that.
Yeah, I agree. He's probably going to shoulder the guilt, but I wonder, because like I have all these like thoughts about that, but I feel like post his Dark Deku arc, he might have gotten some of his emotions more in check. So I'm hoping for that.
He went to therapy.
He might just go crazy. But
yeah.
Let's go to question 2. Jitter Critter asks, we've seen a number of creative/unconventional power uses in My Hero Academia. What do you think of Edgeshot using his...
I thought this was a Mirio question.
No. What do you think of Edgeshot using his to manually pump Bakugo's heart?
I think that's like the coolest thing ever. I had not thought of that level of like surgical intervention when thinking about his quirk, but it makes sense and it's obviously working. But the idea that he like has to like spread himself so thin in order to be everywhere he needs to be because of the internal damage, it's horrifying to think about. Also a cool way to show just how much damage was done to Bakugo's body. But I think the idea that it's like literally draining Edgeshot's life force as he's doing it, but he's doing it anyway, is just very touching.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen many self-sacrifice quirks in this series. I feel like I can't really think of one. Like kind of Night Eye, like holding off overhaul, but that's not really about the quirk. And like, I don't know, like I hope it works, but it's gonna be so sad if Bakugo wakes up and is like, is Edgeshot just...
Wait, you know those stupid fucking memes that are like, you meet One Direction right before you go into heart surgery, and then you get out of heart surgery, and like, they're not there, and they're like, wait, where did One Direction go? It's like, who do you think gave you the heart?
Oh. Classic Grey's Anatomy scene.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wait, where's Edgeshot? Who do you think made you the heart? He's still there. He's just...
Yeah.
Yikes.
I wonder if that's gonna end up happening. Because I mean, like, it's a noble sacrifice.
It is.
But,
it is.
I mean, whole series, you're like, ew, Edgeshot, ew, gross. Meanwhile, you go watch Grey's 13 times in a row.
I'm not watching it, like, for the scalpel perspective.
That isn't 80% of the show.
That isn't?
That is.
No, it isn't.
They're literally
no, it isn't.
standing
no,
over
it
doing
isn't.
surgery. Like
I'm not watching the surgery in those scenes.
You're hilarious. I don't watch Grey's Anatomy for the surgery.
No, I don't.
That's all there is. Anyway.
It's for the conversation over the surgery.
Anyway,
I'm not looking in there.
Let's go to our third question.
Fuck that. You're silly.
I'm going to combo 2 different questions.
Wombo combo.
Okay, Xavier asks, thoughts on All For One reverting back to his prime due to Ares' quirk? How screwed do you think the heroes are? And HBomb24 asks, this episode was basically the villains getting their second wind, with both Dabi and One For All revealing themselves to not be out of the fight yet. What are your thoughts on how each villain avoided death or defeat, and how do you think Endeavor, Shoto, and the rest of them will defeat them if even that wasn't enough?
Great questions. The idea of All For One going back to his physical prime is so interesting, because the whole point has been that his body's so fucked up and it's unfixable to the degree that he needs to like form an entirely new external body. So to see him do that was just something that I had like not ever really expected to happen.
I did not think we were going to see younger All For One.
No. And then I thought the idea that as he's rewinding, he's like losing losing quirks that he's gained and also gaining back quirks that he used to have and then lost.
Like we're gonna cycle through all of his quirks.
Yeah, it's a super, super interesting idea. I don't know exactly how different his power ability is gonna be with his like fully strong body, but then basically like an entirely new set of quirks. Granted, he's had them before, but I would assume it would still take some adjustment to figure out what you have and work with it. Like definitely more so than if he just had what he had before.
I agree. I wonder if he's even losing quirks or if it's just adding on somehow.
Yeah.
Like it'd be cool if they cycled through, but I wonder, it's not like his brother said his quirks are like changing. He said they're increasing the number. So you'd think he would gain the similar amount every year. So
yeah,
if they're increasing, he might just be gaining all of them back, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think it's gonna. But the thing with All For One that always has pissed me off is that him using all these quirks does not strain his body really.
No.
Like everybody else, it's like, whoa, it's too much, and he's like,
I can
literally
just do all
built
of
for
that
this
at the same time.
Yeah. But I think it's really gonna be a battle of wasting his time, like until he wastes away. Because like Eri and Deku, like Deku had to break his body over and over again in order to maintain the form, and even then he kind of was about to get dialed back. Like I can't imagine.
Well, how fast are we talking? Like how much time do you think All For One has?
I'm not sure. I just know that like Eri rewinded her whole dad's life in an instant accidentally.
Right.
So
but that's obviously not what's happening.
Yes, so he probably has some level of resistance, or actually maybe because he's lived so long, it just is taking, like, it's definitely taking longer than it did with your dad, but it's more the idea that like it does years per second maybe.
Yeah. All right.
Or I'm not even entirely sure, but he's not there forever is the clear thing. So.
Yes, we're on a countdown.
But I hope they can make it, because like he was already so powerful in his like decrepit form. So in this form, what are we gonna do?
It's a very intimidating idea. And then Dobby
just standing up and is like, I understand.
I actually figured it out.
Well, I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do about that. The thing that annoys me is that the middle is purple, but his flames are still blue. Like he's still using his power. He's just like good now. Like
yeah, he was able to like turn down the heat, but only near him.
I don't know.
I guess.
And his body's fully like burned away, but like.
And he's like, "Where's Endeavor? Tell me where Endeavor is."
Yeah,
I need to find Endeavor.
So
where the fuck is Endeavor?
So my thought is Dobby is going to run towards Endeavor, get to Endeavor, and then All For One is going to run towards Shigaraki. They'll all go that way, and then our battle's all reunited.
Yeah.
But not looking good here.
Definitely not.
Yep, and let's go to our final little question. Day asks, what do you think about countries already thinking of how they can gain Shigaraki's trust? Do you think it's realistic that big countries like the US would be favoring this path?
Oh, yeah. Not surprised at all.
I hadn't considered it, because like you never know when an anime is actually going to include the outside world.
Exactly.
But like with Star and Stripe being included, like they already are showing that the outside world's included, but the idea of them being like, all right, let's grovel to Shigaraki when he's clearly evil. Like he's like, I'm going to kill everyone. And they're like, all right.
Yeah.
It's a little wild.
It's apt.
Yeah, but that's where we're left for this episode. Are we excited for, / still terrified, but Deku's here now. Deku, he's here.
Fabulous news.
And are we excited for episode 13 of My Hero Academia Season 7?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.